Hi everyone, this is Tiffany with Raising House and Home, and this video is how I feed my family 7 meals for $10 total. So here's the breakdown, and I'm going to show you all the food as the video goes on. But this is the cracked chicken, which I make 2 meals out of, and it comes with rice, and I also have the flour tortilla wraps. So you could do like a cracked chicken taco or burrito, and then the next day you could just have it over rice, like a gravy. And then the teriyaki chicken was just 1 meal. Chicken noodle soup was actually more than 2 meals, but I put 2 meals for this video. And then chicken mac and cheese was also 2 meals. So the boneless chicken breasts were $5.56. The rice, the beans, the flour wraps, the ranch dressing I got for free because I had a coupon that matched with the sale. And then there were 2 eggs, green beans, pasta. I was able to get a bag at my discount store for $1.25, and I used the whole bag. And then the cheese was the most expensive thing. Now, if you don't have cheese for the mac and cheese, you can make a like white roux. So you would use flour, butter, milk, or you can use chicken broth, anything like that. Just use what you have to make it taste good, and then maybe add an egg. And then I had some egg noodles and some more mixed vegetables and 2 carrots for the soup. The total was $9.53. And then if you add some miscellaneous spices, a little bit of soy sauce, and it was about $10. So there was also some optional things that I had in there. The salsa, sour cream, avocado, and bread with the soup. Now sometimes I can get these for super cheap, and the sour cream I got for free from the Monopoly game at Shaw's. So these are things you do not have to add. If the times are really, really hard and you need to save some money, then you would just omit these optional, options basically. Hopefully help you guys save a little bit of money, and just realize, sometimes this may be just for a week. This may be something that you have to do for a month. I am going to do one with beef as well. So if you're able to do $20 to buy the beef and the chicken, then you would be able to alternate. So for 2 weeks for supper, like one night be chicken, one night be the beef. But sometimes you don't have that $20 up front, and you have to eat all chicken one week, or you might have to eat all beef one week. And so I hope this helps you guys spread out the monotony, and it's all different flavors. You go from Mexican food one night to Chinese food the next night. So you gotta keep it interesting, and I hope you guys enjoy. So here's the package of chicken breasts that I'm starting out with. This is a family size package for $1.69 a pound. I paid $5.56 for the whole package, and there was 7 chicken breasts in there. So 3 chicken breasts went to the cracked chicken, 3 chicken breasts went to the teriyaki chicken, and then I have 1 chicken breast left that I'm going to use for the pasta and chicken. And then I used the trimmings, the fat trimmings, for the chicken noodle soup. So you can see at $5.56, and I was able to make so many meals out of that. That's an incredible savings. So this is what the cracked chicken looks like when it's all done and shredded, and you can see it's bubbling up real nice, and it's nice and soupy for us, which is how we like it. And I'm gonna get this served up and with all the fixings and the side dishes, and I will show you guys what it looks like. So this is how I eat it. I put it in a bowl, and I break up some hard tortillas, and I put avocado and cheese, and then the chicken on top, and the salsa and sour cream. And everyone else is going to do some tacos or some chicken over rice. So here's the other meal that I made with the chicken breast, and I am giving this to my husband to take to work, so I'm packing it up for him. But this is a teriyaki chicken breast with fried rice, and I used the fried rice that was left over from the cracked chicken, and then I had some frozen green beans in the freezer, so we added those. And I did add egg to the fried rice, so you get a little bit more protein. And with the chicken, teriyaki chicken, I used just a little bit of soy sauce, a little bit of garlic powder, and some honey, and a little bit of vinegar. So I barely used any seasoning. And that's kind of how you can change a lot of things that are inexpensive, is by the seasoning. And don't know if you guys can see, look how much my green onions are growing. So I just put these in the mason jar with just some water, and they've been growing really good. So I'm going to cut some of these up and put them on the rice as well, and that's what we did for our meal when we ate it. And he'll have some at work too. So, and that's something else you can do. It's free. We paid like a sale price of 50 cents or something for a package of these onions, and we're getting triple amount by growing them on our own. So this is the other meal, and then I will continue cooking, and I will show you what the next meal is going to be out of this chicken package. So this is the beginning of my other meal. This is kind of the ending of of all the scraps. So I had 2 carrots, an onion, and the little fat pieces of chicken, the trimmings that I had trimmed up. So, and I have a bay leaf in here as well. Okay, you see that? Oh, see that chicken? So this is going to be the chicken noodle soup. So this is our meal that I made with the chicken broth, and it's just chicken noodle soup, and I used my green onions into the soup and a little thing of hard bread. So this came at a perfect time because if you probably can hear that I'm sick, and we're sick, so this is the perfect meal for us right now. And I'm also going to cook tomorrow the last meal that we have, which is the chicken and mac and cheese. So with this, I did have some egg noodles left over, so I put them in. But if you are kind of bare bones, needing to save money, the extra rice that you have left over from the cracked chicken, if you save some, instead of putting all the rice into the fried rice, you could just save like a cupful, even less, and you could use that in the broth, and it would be chicken and rice soup, which is fine. And if sometimes you are down to those bare bones and you need to save every penny, so that would be fine if you wanted to save the noodles for something else, or if you just didn't have any. Also, if you were to have, let's say, a potato, you could dice that up and throw it in. You could even mash it and make this more like a creamy chicken noodle soup. And if you have some frozen veggies left over, any green beans left over, you could throw it in or even serve it on the side. So there's so many options that you could do here that would really help stretch those food dollars. So I'm going to go get this served up, and we're going to eat, and then I will see you guys in a few minutes with the next meal. So this is the last meal of our Feeding My Family for 7 Meals for $10 video. And this is my son's plate, my youngest son's. He wanted me to video his plate today. So we have some chicken that I kind of ground up that was already cooked a little bit, and I put some spices together with it, and I put it in a mac and cheese, and then I put croutons on top instead of breadcrumbs because I didn't have any breadcrumbs, and my kids actually like it with the croutons on top. It adds a little flavor to it. And then we have some frozen mixed vegetables that I had available, and then my son wanted the other half of his free apple that we got from the supermarket with his free fruit card. So this is the last meal, and I just wanted to show you guys with this video that you can save a lot of money without having to be boring or have your meals be boring and to have your family kind of complain because they have the leftovers or to feel like you're missing out on anything. Sometimes if it's really tough right now financially, you kind of have to cut the corners as much as you can. If you don't have certain things in the house, maybe some certain spices, then add a little bit more salt, add a little bit more pepper, and use what you have and be creative. And you may actually find that you have created a meal that your kids will want later on, even when you're not struggling. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos, and I hope that I was able to help you guys come up with some inexpensive, good tasting meals. And if you're new here, please click subscribe down below and click the bell for notifications so that you'll be notified whenever I put up a new video. And thank you guys again so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon.